why are you as an ugly guy putting that on yourself? Like, I see all these people saying, oh, you know, when you're an ugly dude, if you try to like flirt with women, or if you try to talk to women, or blah 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 blah, or if you try to do something, you'll be chastised, you'll be crucified, cops will be calling you. And I'm like, okay, but why are you putting yourself in that situation? Why? If you know that you're ugly, bro, remove yourself from that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation. So we have here a two pretty couple here. I'm not gonna play the song because copyright. Hell no, I'm not gonna risk that. All right, but we have here a Giga Chad, right? We have Giga Chad here, and we have, you know, this extremely beautiful lady right here, and you know they're both together. There's another video of them right here. They're both together. You know, obviously dating, and we have this comment here that I noticed, right? This comment right here, right? It says, it is really unknown which of you is lucky. And this comment stood out to me because really and truly, none of them aren't lucky. I mean, guys, ugly people should not be dating. Like, ugly people seriously should not be dating, right? This is how natural selection is supposed to be. Natural selection is literally when you're attracted to something, right? You're gonna go and obviously gonna reproduce because it's attractive. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so of course when two attractive people meet each other, obviously they're gonna be attracted to each other and, you know, make more attractive offspring. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how dating is supposed to be, really and truly. But ugly people don't seem to understand that. And guys, let me use this analogy for you, okay? I talk about IQ here a lot because there's plenty of ways you can draw parallels between being blessed with a high IQ and being blessed with good genes. None of us, most average people, they don't want to be like a NASA astronaut. They don't want to be nothing fancy like that, because we all know, what most people know, that, you know, they don't have the intelligence for that. This is why, you know, most people don't try to aspire to be those things, because most of us already know that, you know, we don't have the brains for that. We weren't born with the brains for that. And that's fine, right? The same thing for dating. Dude, I am fed up with seeing all these ugly people who are chasing after Stacy, who are chasing after Chad, Tyrone, you know, a man like me. And it's like, bro, you do not have the capabilities to be doing that. Like, be honest with yourself. Seriously, sorry if I sound weird, I got sick again. But you guys, like, ugly people need to be honest with themselves and just accept the fact that no, you will never get Chad. No, you will never get Stacy. No, you won't get that pretty girl. Okay, if you got to, go get your money game up, go do surgery and fix yourself. That is probably the only way. And when I say ugly people, right, I'm saying people that are like, even if you try anything like looks maxing, right? Most people can looks max and become a high tier normie, or maybe like chatlet 7 out of 10. You know, my definition of ugly is you can't do nothing to improve yourself. You do everything to improve yourself, you still look bad. Like, you still look unattractive, right? That is my definition of ugly. But for the sake of this video, I will say normie people as well, like just average looking people. Average people do this all the time. They chase after, you know, Chad. They chase after Tyrone. They chase after Stacy. You know, all these pretty girls. And it's like, why are you doing that? You are not on that level of looks, physically speaking, to be doing that. You are going against literally biology, bro. You are literally trying to defy biology, and you expect them to care about you. You expect them to care about you. This is why relationships are so bad, dude. because everything is so shallow, because ugly people have ruined relationships because they're so obsessed with getting this pretty person that they completely forget about personality, because all they care about is looks, because they're so ugly that they're not attracting anybody for them to be like, nah, I just want this person with a good personality. Guys, I mean, that's how it is with me. I'm attracted to enough women that I'm just like, bro, okay, cool, pretty girls are everywhere. Any guy who attracts enough women understands that pretty girls are everywhere, and it's like eventually you just come to the point of, yo, I just want a chick who has a good personality, who has a good face to look at, of course, duh. But you just want a chick who just has a good personality that you can live with the rest of your life, dude. But ugly people, right? Ugly people don't want to accept that they're ugly. Okay, and even if they are, they don't want to change the fact that they're ugly. So they're constantly chasing. And since ugly people, for the sake of this video, I'm going to include like normies as well. Ugly people / normies are the majority, and they're chasing after like a minority of the population, which are genuine attractive people. Dating has become so skewed, right? Instead of normie people date other normie people, no, they want to go after like 1%, 10%, I guess. Guys, when two people are genuinely attracted to each other, dating is a problem. It's like when two attractive people get together and hopefully they have good personalities, that's not like dating is a problem. Like the main reasons why relationships are just so bad is just literally because people just are focused on the wrong things. Like, I'm sorry guys, but you have to be honest with yourself. Like, I'm honest with myself right now. I used to be partially ugly in middle school. I was like, well, if I don't fix myself, and I'm still kind of in that process of fixing myself, because I wasn't born ugly, but my environmental factors made me ugly. Like, I've always had a strong jawline since I was a kid. I don't feel like showing pictures right now, but I've always been born attractive, but I somewhat became ugly years ago. I was like, well, if I don't change, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time chasing after people that I have no chance with, right? And most people, that's what they're doing. They're wasting their time chasing after these people that they have no chance with. And this is how you get men who are spoiling these women, right? They become so desperate because they nobody is attracted to that. They become desperate. They start to somehow, I don't know how the hell, but they somehow make money, and they use that money on these chicks, and these chicks become super duper entitled, right? And guys, too many times I'm on TikTok scrolling or something, I see this chick who's freaking ugly, bro, and she's like, oh, I don't do nothing but look pretty, and I get money from insert some ultra beta cut dude. I click on her profile, I look at her profile, she's looks like an ogre. Too many times have I seen this on TikTok, and it's like, my goodness gracious me, bro. All because a bunch of ugly, like most men, which women consider ugly, because most men think women are ugly. Most men are delusional as hell, and keep on chasing girls that they have absolutely no chance. And you want to know what's funny about that, right? Is since ugly people, including normies as well, normies are ugly, but for the sake of the video, again, I'm just going to include them. Since they're the majority of the population, they're the ones who kind of control the dating market, right? We have most men who are going after Stacy's, of course. So now we have all of these entitled women, right? And not just Stacy's, but we have men who become, most men are so desperate that they're just taking whatever they get. This is why we have this epidemic that nobody's talking about, of these extremely ugly women or extremely mid-looking women who think that they're 10 out of 10. And all of you men who are watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. I know you've seen some chick who ain't all of that, who thinks she's a 10 out of 10. who thinks she's a supermodel. Why? Because she has a bunch of other ugly dudes who don't get play, who aren't attractive, who are delusional, who are desperate, and who haven't accepted that they're ugly and they should stop doing that. In her DMs, filling her ego. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, some Chads are kind of partially responsible for that, but I kind of discuss on that. I will make a video on Chads and Tyrones, like genuine attractive men, and why they need to also stop their nonsense in the dating market, because they're also like a main variable in why the dating market is absolutely horrible. But in this video, we're talking about ugly people, right? And since I'm a man, I'm talking about ugly men, because you know I'm a man, obviously. And you know, this, it might come off harsh and blah blah blah, and you might try to cope in my comments and try to tell me, but you're not that attractive, you're not that attractive. Yes, I know I'm not at my peak. I said this plenty of times. I know I'm not at my peak. I have 2 missing molars. I lost bone mass when I got my teeth extracted years ago when I was a kid. I have 2 missing molars. Yes, I do plan to either cut my hair or style it out into curls this year. New year, new me. Woohoo. And I'm planning to get braces because my teeth are horrible. My teeth are genuinely horrible. I need braces. I have an overbite, right? I have an overbite, which is why my lips kind of look full. But that's not how my lips actually are. But even then, with all of that, like, I'm still above most men. Even with all those problems. Like I said, guys, I see my baby pictures of myself. I see myself growing up. I was never ugly. I was born attractive, and you know, like, I have attractive genes. It is what it is. But still, you might think that this is just me being egotistical. No, this is just me being objective as much as possible. Like, ugly people just need to sit down, look in the mirror, be honest with themselves. Hey, am I really and truly like attractive or not? Oh, I'm not? Okay, can I do something about it? Oh, I can't? Okay, then I shouldn't be wasting my time chasing after these women who literally won't care about you. Guys, bloody hell. Guys, when you genuinely get a chick who actually is attracted to, who actually likes you, you will, and few guys, the men who gets the girls will understand what I'm about to say. When you see how women act when they're actually into you, you don't need to do anything. You physically don't need to do anything. Seriously. Like, when you get that one girl who's genuinely likes you, who does everything for you, you will understand, like, yo, all of this whole chasing chicks, spending all this money on chicks, that what most dumb men do, you will realize, oh my gosh, that's a waste of time. That is absolutely pointless. It will completely change your whole perspective. Really and truly. Ugly people should just, I'm sorry, but like, you know, natural selection. I mean, technically speaking, if we really actually use biology, ugly people should not be reproducing because, you know, they have bad genes. Why do you think they're unattractive? Duh. But we live in a society. We live in a modern world. I'm sorry, but even if you live in a society, we live in a modern world. When it comes to that, it's like, you can't change that, bro. That's literally like Mother Nature's law. You have something unattractive that you should not be reproducing. It's a sign of bad health. That's the whole point of being attractive. Attractiveness shows good health. This is why you get these relationships of women who are miserable. Most women are miserable in their relationships because they're not dating the guy that they want. They knowingly date ugly men. Ugly dude thinks that he's winning and she's miserable, and she's probably gonna cheat on him or do something like that. And it's like, why are you as an ugly guy putting that on yourself? Like, I see all these people saying, oh, you know, when you're an ugly dude, if you try to like flirt with women, or if you try to talk to women, or blah 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 blah, or if you try to do something, you'll be chastised, you'll be crucified, cops will be called on you. And I'm like, okay, but why are you putting yourself in that situation? Why? If you know that you're ugly, bro, remove yourself from that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation. Why are you even trying? Like it's futile. Okay, like I said with my analogy, we don't try to become NASA astronauts or NASA engineers or scientists because we already know that we just don't have the means for that, most of us. Why are people so deluded when it comes to looks that they just cannot accept? Okay, I look this way. Oh well, accept it. Seriously, if you cannot change it, accept it. If you're ugly and you can't change it, please accept it. This is why we have all these relationships of these dudes who literally only date just I can't say it because
Caesar tried to stop.
I mean, this is why we have all these women, these men who are dating, just to, bang, 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 bang. They go date, marry their wives just to bang, 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 bang. Like, bro, relationships are just more than that, right? Which is a whole different video, but that's why we have the whole idea of a relationship has been so skewed because of all these ugly people who just cannot get play. When they're an attractive person, it's like, okay, I could easily go get play if I want to. So if you actually like somebody, you like somebody, right? But ugly people, due to the fact that they don't have that privilege, they turn their whole lives into just getting that thing. And because of this, since again, ugly people, including normies, are the majority, we have skewed the idea of a relationship. When you think of a relationship, you get people who just think of, bang, 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 which is ridiculous because relationships are supposed to be way more than that. Way more. But now we have this wrong idea of a relationship because of ugly people. Because ugly people do not want to accept that they're ugly and that they cannot chase after the people that they're attracted to. I mean, I'm sorry that Mother Nature gave you that trait of being attracted to attractive people, but guys, you have a brain, you're subconscious, you're self-aware. You should be able to tell whether or not if you can actually get that person, achieve that person. This goes for both men and women. The moment you make peace with the fact that you're ugly, your life will literally just become so much better because it's like, okay, whatever, who cares? The reason why you ugly people are depressed, have all these problems, is because you people just don't want to just accept the fact that you're ugly. I watched this wonderful guy on YouTube who was told his stories of him being ugly, and he accepted the fact that he was ugly, and he said it straight up, like, yo, I wouldn't want to date myself either. I wouldn't want to date somebody who looks like me. Like, bro. And now he's making content and he's profiting off of it, but he already accepted it and now he's at peace. You ugly people need to do that. That's why I don't feel bad for ugly people. That's why I don't feel bad for ugly people, because most of the things that ugly people go through, they cause upon themselves. Trying to put yourself in a social situation, causing it upon yourself. Trying to go and talk to a girl, causing it upon yourself. Especially an attractive girl, causing that upon yourself. Yes, there are some instances where ugly people can get judged. That is true. They can get judged harshly. That is true. But I could say the same thing with attractive people. Attractive people can get judged really harshly too. So, frankly speaking, that kind of equalizes it. Arguably, debatably. No, I know a lot of people are gonna say that, oh, you're wrong, that doesn't equalize it, blah blah. Okay, well, it still doesn't change the fact that attractive people also get judged very harshly too. Really and truly. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. Ugly people should not date. That's how it's supposed to be. Because of ugly people, the dating market is completely skewed because we have this idea that dating is just for bang bang bang. We have this idea that dating, people are only dating for what benefits them. This is why we have women who are going around using men for their money because they're dating these ugly men who are dating these women who just want to bang 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 because they're so ugly that they can't get play on their own. without doing that, this is why women are extremely entitled when it comes to dating, because of all these ugly men. Because these ugly men just simply don't want to accept the fact that they're ugly. Right? If ugly people would just accept that they're ugly, dating would not be bad. Women's standards would have to be lowered because nobody isn't chasing them as much. You know? I might make a part 2 of this video, but I am sick as shit. Holy hell. Anyways, I might make a part 2 of this video and continue what I'm saying, but I'm so sick. I need to drop a video tomorrow. I'll probably make a part 2 of this video and continue saying what I'm saying. So yeah, guys, I'm out. I'm way too sick to fucking think about my thoughts right now.